Hi, this is Nan. I'm going to walk you through how to use the Explain Everything app for the iPad. So again, this is an app for the iPad. It's only $2.99 in the App Store. It's a very useful tool for screencasting, as well as you can use it as an interactive whiteboard. I'm hoping to use this tool as a way to flip my current lectures into videos that I could have my students watch for homework in a blended classroom. I love that there's a feature to upload photos pretty easily, either through your camera roll directly, or you can upload your audio files through iTunes. There's ways to put in your lectures, your PowerPoint from Dropbox or Google Drive or Box. So there's many different ways to it integrates with the cloud pretty seamlessly. As a demonstration of this app, I'm going to talk about how our lungs work to help us breathe in and out. So first, how does airflow into our respiratory system? Here's a path of airflow going down into the nose, down the pharynx and the larynx, the trachea, and then the bronchi into your lungs. Okay, let's go back and label each of the anatomy. Here's your nose. The pharynx is basically the top of your windpipe. And then there's a larynx, which is the voice box, leading down to the trachea. And the bronchi. And the lungs. So there's a left lung. This is the left side. And here's the right side. Okay. As air travels further into the lungs, it actually breaks up into, or the bronchi breaks up into smaller vessels or smaller areas called bronchioles, and finally into alveoli. And alveoli is where gas exchange occurs. This is where the oxygen that you breathe in will flow into the blood vessels, and the carbon dioxide that is the waste product from each of the cells through cellular respiration will then come out into the alveoli and then exit. So here would be a pathway of the carbon dioxide leading out. So CO2 coming out through here and going back out into the trachea and back out through the nose. So how do our lungs actually work to allow us to inhale and exhale? Well, the key is this muscle that we call the diaphragm. It's in between your thoracic cavity and your abdominal cavity. When the diaphragm contract, it allows the rib cage to expand. So rib cage expands. When that happens, you get a decrease in air pressure inside the lung. And as you know, air pressure always moves from area of high concentration to area of low concentration. So air will move from the outside into the lungs due to this lower pressure. Now, the opposite occurs during expiration. So when the diaphragm relaxes, what happens is that the rib cage becomes smaller again. Rib cage shrinks or becomes smaller or returns to regular state. And then what happens in this case is there's an increase in pressure, air pressure inside the lungs, and that pressure pushes the air back out, and that's how the carbon dioxide gets pushed out into our surrounding. So now that I'm done talking about the respiration, I want to show you how to export your finished video. So now that I'm done, what I'll do is I'm going to click on this little button that has an icon of a video with an arrow up, and there are several ways to export it. You can easily export it to your camera roll that gets stored on the iPad, or you can directly move it into YouTube or in any of the other cloud services here. So this is a quick demo on how to use Explain Everything. I hope you found it informative. I can't wait to make more videos using this app. Thank you.